Hey, Susan, how you doing? Hey, Tina, hey, sis. How you doing? How you doing? As y'all see, I'm back on my phone. Oh my God, this Wi-Fi is driving me crazy. So I'm on my phone and I can't stand that because I feel like when you're on your phone, it's all up in your face. Everything is up in your face and it just kind of drives me crazy. So, but we still gonna go on here and do this. We still gonna kick the bobo. We still gonna go live. Oh, wait, what did I just do? I'm like, why is that saying my name? Am I bringing me up? Okay. All right. So we still gonna play this game. So Emma Lou sent me this a couple of months ago, like 2 months ago. And when she sent it to me, it was so because we were doing, the have I ever, and I would ask the question. So I'm so glad to have this because today, if I was, if I was going live on my phone, I couldn't read the question, so it would cancel out me even doing. Hey, la la, hey sis, how you doing? Oh, the work week begins tomorrow, right? Today feels like Pajama Jammy Sunday. It does, and I have to keep reminding myself it's Monday. So I have. Did he just jump over me? Yes, he did. Did he? Papa. Y'all, he almost ended my life. Could you move your big face, Baba? Can you? Baba, Baba, Baba. No, Baba. Baba, let's talk. Baba, look. What we can't do is, Baba, get, Baba. No, I don't want to play. I don't want to play with you. Y'all, I swear he's so long. He's so long. I don't want to play. I don't. I want to read some Have You Ever cards. Ugh, stop in your drool on me. Yucky pooey. So I want to play some Have You Ever cards. And I don't want Nino all in my face. Let me read what my babe was saying. Cheapity cheap. Hey, bossy. I was watching Tenny Keys live before I even came in the building, and she write her moderators out of shit. I didn't even. Nee, I need you to stop. Now you doing too much. Now y'all, he everywhere he could be on here, and he keep going to where the phone is. I came over here so you wouldn't be in my business. Hold on, y'all. Nee, move. Beat it. Go. 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 Thank you. Thank you. Get you some business. There you go. There you go. Have you ever mind your business, Nino? That's the question, okay? Yeah, I can't. Okay. Sweet potato, yes. Hey, Lala, he says. Okay, y'all. So we're gonna do some Have You Ever. Dang, wait a minute. I just realized I won't be able to comment. Wait, how do I comment? Boo! So I just won't comment on this one. I'll say my answer. Okay. Have you ever text someone I shouldn't have text? Have you ever text someone I shouldn't have text? Have you? Have you ever? I have. And by shouldn't have text, I mean like somebody when I know, like, okay, I don't need to call them. They not gonna tell me the truth. They not gonna whatever. But yet I'm texting them. And the funny thing about texting, before you'd be like, I'm gonna call them, and then you hang up when the phone rings. But now when texting came out, it was like you're gonna text and say something. Either I'm going to angry text, I'm going to sad text, but I'm like, oh no. But I've done it before. Guilty, guilty. Have you ever, Susan? You said all the damn time. Mariette, you said no. What did you say, Lala? Right. I have. I really have. I have. And I used to, back in the day, you call it like drunk dialing. You know what I mean? Like, but I've texted people that I shouldn't have. I don't do it anymore, but I've done it before. So I'm not extinct from it. Have you ever used someone's credit card without permission? Have you ever used someone's credit card without permission? No, I think that's called stealing. You've done it. You've not. Well, I know you're answering about the text someone you shouldn't before. I know you're not saying about the credit card policy. No to that. No to that. But all right, no to the credit card. I think that's gonna be a no on all of us. And I think even the guilty will be no, never, never ever. No, not you, Susan. Wait, I said the guilty will say never ever. Then Susan types in never ever. Have you ever had the cops show up at your door? I have. I have. I have. And honestly, you probably think it's going to say I got 600 stories like that, but no, I really believe that just because you had the cops coming a lot don't mean you was about it or nothing, or just because you been in jail don't mean you was tough. Like I don't believe in that. So, for me, the cops came to my house about 2 years ago. They showed up at my front door because my son had gotten into an altercation. He had actually got into a fight, and he had gotten into the fight in Oak Park. And they knew that we lived in Cicero, but we had lived there before. He had went to a school and everything. And so this is my oldest son. And yeah, they came to the door like, yeah, it's here. We need to talk to him about this situation. So I have had them at my front door. And I told my son, like, you got the po at my front dizzo? Oh no, no. That's a no, no, son. Hey, Eagles, no problem, no problem. Thanks for being a light. And it's so funny because, like I said, I have so many people I want to pick, and I don't even decide who it is going to be for the day. It's just that day, what catches me and what grabs me and calls me out of the people that I am subscribed to. And so, in the light that they have shined long enough to have me stay subscribed to them. So, that's to send a shout out to all people I'm subscribed to. It, you know what I mean? And so, today when I came on, you were doing Psalm 91. I said, that's my family's prayer. That prayer has held and stays true to my family. So I said, and Eagles it is. Eagles it is. So welcome in Kingdom into the Kingdom King. And like I said, we're playing Have You Ever? So we are literally asking questions. And have you ever? Let me see how many people had them popos that they don't. Wait, neighborhood sign strangers and let me see anybody had the police at that door. Let me tell you something. I answered the door first, taming the dogs, because I had all of the dogs then. I had all three of my dogs, and they were going bananas at the door. You know what I mean? Yeah, I came to the door like, what? I mean, please. And that's what I told him. Well, young people be young, but he ain't here. Have you ever stolen confidential files from work? Hell no. No. I'm gonna put a big no on that one. Now, hey, and I hope everybody else's answer is no. What is these questions from the correctional facility? No, just play. So this section of questions came for anybody ever been in jail. Have you ever in the jail? This is for the DLC version. This is the DLC version. Have you ever been on Facebook during a meeting? Have you ever too bad they don't say YouTube, y'all? I've probably been on social media in a meeting. I haven't been in a meeting in a while, but oh, I love you, Lala. Yeah, have you all ever been in a meeting and went on Facebook, checked your Facebook, checked your messenger? Have you ever? No, no for you, bossy. You guilty, Tina? No, Susan. Susan, yes. No to you, sweet potato. You have Eagles. That social media gets us. I mean, it does. Okay. They admitted in the chats and working. That's why I said I wish you said, "Have you ever been on YouTube?" You said lies, Bossy, lies, lies. Have you ever walked through a drive-through? I have. I have. So during the pandemic, everything was closed. And then a lot of restaurants at one point had it where you couldn't come in, or their lobby just wasn't open. And then they finally opened it back up and then you come in with a mask on and order. But when they had it closed one day, the restaurant by me, I was like, you know what? We going through the whole they were doing all the looting. There was all the stuff going on with George Floyd. Everything was closed. In the drive, it was the only thing open at this restaurant, the one I'm at now. And I kid you not, I walked right up to the drive-thru. And when I came into the part where the car come pull up and you make the order, I told them like, "Hey, I don't have a car. Y'all aren't open on the inside, but I gotta get something to eat. Y'all the only thing open over here. I gotta get something to eat." Have you ever? Yes, you have. Sweet potato, you have too. You haven't, Lala. Marianne, you have? Or was that a yes, Marianne, to you have looked at Facebook in a meeting? See, that's what I'm telling you, Eagles. I have done it. I have done it. I've walked through a drive through. I definitely have. Walked up like I was a car, and then I'm so dramatic when I was pulling up to the part where you pay, I was acting like I had a steering wheel. No, you haven't walked through a drive through, Marianne. Yes. Ain't no shame in my game. I promise you that. I'm like, hey, where there's a will, there's a way. So I'm gonna get this food. Okay. Have you ever stolen a street sign? No, I haven't, but no joke, guys. I kid you not. Back in the day, I don't know if anybody else did this, but back in the day, you know how you wanted signs in your room. So there's still several signs, like when I have my basement and my basement again, and I'll put down there like I want one of those like Corona signs that light up. I always wanted like a real stop sign, but not the whole pole and up, just like a real stop sign. So back in the day, people did take signs. They did take signs back in the day, but I didn't. I did. I didn't, but I do know. You see one of them signs, you can take them and put them in. Yeah, yield. But no, I've never actually done it myself. Let's see who has. I see a no for Eagles. I see a no for Lala. Let's see if anyone's taken a street sign. Have you ever stolen a street sign? I wish the question said like any sign, like a bar sign, a street sign, a sign you might have saw down. Sometimes I used to think, man, I wonder if you go outside of bars, like in their garbage they have, but I'm thinking if they're throwing out signs, they're no good. But I'm cool with some bartenders and a couple people who own some bars. And I always tell them, like, oh, if you don't want those signs, let me know. Yes, that's what I'm saying. See, Marianne, that's what I'm saying. For my room back in the day, I wanted a stop sign so bad. Oh, I wanted a stop sign and I wanted to take my street. I still sometimes do want to do that. Take the sign of the street I grew up on, but I just don't want to vandalize my block. But I so did. Oh, back in the day, people taking their street signs. Oh man, I definitely wanted. La, you said a orange, a orange street cone. And some of these cards are blank. I think they're for scores, to keep the score when you're playing with a group. Okay. Have you ever done more than 10 shots in one night? Guilty. I am guilty. This is not bragging. This is, oh, I'm guilty. I'm guilty. I'm guilty. I'm guilty. I would love to say I was only guilty of it once. I would love to. But I'd be telling a lie. There's no reason to lie, you know. Um, but when we just had our school reunion, I felt like every time I walked up to somebody, it was giving me a drink. And me and my buddy started by having just a double shot with each other. And it just kept going. And it literally was a case of everyone who saw that you had a drink, get her another one of what she had. And I'm like, oh, it was a double shot thing. Get her another one of what she had. Hey, Danny, I haven't seen you in 100 years. Get her a shot. Hey, Danny, take a shot with me. Hey, Danny. I'm like, if this was an after school special, it'd be called Put the Bottles Down. You said you'd be under the You said you forgot after the fifth. And you trust me, y'all, that's not for the weak. That's not for the weak. I've done a 21 shot salute before. It's not for the weak. And I've learned when you do them back to back to back to back, that fast drinking is what makes them bad. But I've literally, like, you know, if I'm pouring it in shot wise and counting it into my cup and sipped on cups all day, I'm like, man, I filled that shot cup a billion times. But slow drinking always is better. But when we fast drinking, you're trying to get shit faced. You say no, Marianne. Yeah, I'm too old. That's why even that day, I'm like, I haven't drank, so I threw up, and oh my God, I'm too old for that. I know my limits, I know my boundaries, but like I said, even when I just did that for the reunion, I'm like, okay, it's official. We retiring that drinking like that number, like, because I was sleeping for like hours. I was just sleeping it off. Oh no, 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 wait. Well, Eagles, I knew your answer already. I knew it before you said it. If you did, I knew it had to be in the past. Let's see what the next one is. Oh, it's another blank one. I think I put that back in there. Okay. Have you ever taken shots with my parents or with your parents or with your grandparents? When my sister graduated from Columbia a few years back, we all took a shot with her. All that was there, my cousins, my brothers, all the family was 21 and older, took a shot with her. And actually, my dad took one. And that was the first and only time I think I've ever had a drink with my parents. Never with my grandparents. My granddad would put whiskey in his coffee and say, "Take a sip of my coffee," but that's not called taking a shot with your grandfather. So that's the closest I've ever got to having a shot with my parents. But I'm 42 years old right now. If I had a shot with my parents, I wouldn't think that's bad. Or even if you're over 21, so but no, that's the only time I've had a shot with my parents. No, never. Sweet potato, that's cheating. Well, I guess it's not because it didn't say shots of liquor. So shots of water count. No, I understand that. Sweet potato, no to you? No. Oh, no, Southern Baptist. Oh, no, on board. No, they ain't taking shots of nothing with none of them. I know that's right. I know that's right. Let's see what the next question is. Have you ever tried to hack into someone's Facebook account? Have you? I have. It was my kids. I'm gonna be dead ass honest with you. I'm never gonna try to hack in no man's phone, Facebook, anything like that. But I did try to hack in my kids' phones. I really did. Because at first, I honestly, and I'm not even gonna lie about it, I honestly had made up an account, and I wasn't even on social media, but I made up an account, didn't even put a picture on it, and my kids accepted their friend request. And I was like, oh, you'll just let anybody in, but kids are just looking for the numbers, and so I wanted to be in there first. But then the problem was because I was in their Facebook, I would mention stuff like, "How dare you be in there talking with such and such, and they did this," or "Who was that who came in?" And then they knew I was in there, so I think they figured it out who I was. I don't know how they did. I don't know. But then I was locked out the account. And so I used to sit and try to figure out what password they would use. I did it. So I did it. Guilty. Guilty was years ago, but I did it. No to you, Susan. No, sweet potato. No, Marianne, Tina, your kids, I did it. I did. Yeah, I was unsuccessful, Eagles. I was unsuccessful. I was. I really was. And I think that's why to this day they keep me away from their social medias. I don't know. They say, "Oh, she tried to invade me." You did it with your kids, Lala. But when I did I'm telling y'all, I made this person had no face, no pictures, no nothing, no real friends, and my kids were just like, yeah, yeah. I mean, they accepted the friend request like quick, like. It took me longer to find their pages than it took them to accept my friend request. Like they took them quick, y'all. I was like, what the hell? Y'all just take some strange. Then I was real scared because I'm like, social media is this cesspool of people being whatever it is they just want to be, whether that's good or bad. So I'm like, oh my God, like my kids are on here just taking any randoms, friend requests. Oh, next question before I get back into my bag thinking about that. Now the blank ones. A lot of these blank ones. Remember, this is for Marianne. Love Marianne. We love you. We miss you. And when you're sitting watching any of the videos, we want you to know that every time we came together, we thought about you, we spoke about you, we prayed for you every day. We love to send love to you every day, So, um, called my parents to come get me at the police station. Have you ever called your parents to come get you from the police station? Guilty. Guilty. I told you all that because like I haven't been arrested like that before. But when I was young, we went out, we were going to the movies, we left from the movies, went by this dollar store. We're getting a bunch of scrunchies to make a bun on our hair, and they were 8 for $1. And so they had big bins of them, and we would like going through them, picking them, putting them on your arm. You're gonna get 8, whatever, put them on your arm. And this guy came up, he was just being so nasty and so racist toward us. And then anyway, so we just started taking the scrunchies off, like, bump you. We ain't even getting nothing out your store. And we were getting ready to leave. He grabbed my sister and another friend of ours and pulled them in, like, like something had happened, and locked his door. So I just picked up a rock and busted his window. But anyway, we tried to walk away, got on the bus, made it all the way like around back where we lived at, away from the mall. And the police called us still. And still. And, I was the one who did it. So I was the one who got took down to the police station. And, the police doing all that scare tactic on the ride. But I had to call my parents, of course, because I'm a minor too. So we got to call my parents. But, yeah, so I have had to do that. Never Susan, never Tina. No for Marianne. Not yet, Eagles. Well, it's not gonna be a part of my life no more. I promise you. If I catch it, if I catch. Sorry. If I catch something, I just probably had to. I'm grown. I'd probably just be calling them and tell them about it. I don't know. Unless I was completely innocent, then they got called and they come get me. Otherwise, I just probably have to do time. How have you ever not pooped for more than 5 days? Have you ever not pooped for more than 5 days? I have, but I have stomach problems, so really, I hate if anything like that happens because it really messes me up. And everybody is supposed to poop every time they eat. But the truth of the matter is, most of us don't. And most of us have digestive issues, and that's not what happens. But I promise you, when you do poop every time you eat, oh, it's such a beautiful thing. But I know people don't like to talk about poop too long, but have you ever not pooped in 5 days? I have. I have. And I didn't enjoy 1 minute of it. Because when I go days and I don't poop, I feel like if I try to eat anything, it's sitting dead in my chest. That's how it feels. It feels like as soon as you swallowed it, it just got stuck right there in your chest and just stayed there. Ugh. Have you ever walked out with someone's meal when they called their number? Have you ever walked out with someone's meal and when they called their number? Now, what I'll say about that is I did that before, but not on purpose. I didn't just come in a restaurant and say, you know what, they're gonna call my number, I'm gonna grab this food and I'm gonna run up out the door. But I did go in a restaurant and they had the whole order and calling for a number, and they called the number, and let's just say my number was like 124, and I looked at it with my blind self and that was 121. They called 121. I looked down. They said 121. I looked down again. I mean, I didn't look down. Nobody moved. Then they said it again, and I was like, wait, I'm 121. I went up, I got my food, left, got in the car, was driving off. You know what I mean? Then I looked in the bag because I was getting ready to get some of the fries. I went to look in the bag. And I'm like, this isn't what I ordered. Then I looked in the bag, and the bag was like 121, but I was really 124. You know, and then I came back, but somehow they had gave my bag off, and I was thinking, I know how I made the mistake, but how did somebody else? But that was it as far as calling somebody else's number. And it was more of a mismatch than it was me just taking it. So, but I have done it. If you count that as taking somebody else's order when they called the number, that would be me. That would have been me. I've done it before. Okay, make the call, Lala. We'll be right here, still seeing. Have you ever been Black Friday shopping? I have, and I'll never do it again. I went Black Friday. Y'all gonna think I'm lying. Y'all gonna think I'm lying. I've been Black Friday shopping one time. I'm talking about, when I was younger. You're younger, you go with the adults. It's fun. You think it's fun, but when I was older and I went, I went one time, and I was like, never again. Never again. And these days, you can Black Friday shop online, but hell no, I'm like, please. Oh, it's too many people. It's too many people. And no matter, you get yourself all set up for this one thing that you saw they have, or this two things you saw they have. But like, it'll be them TVs that'll be like a 60 inch, $1. But they only have 12 of them. So now you outside with 9,000 people, and of them 9,000 people, 8,000 of them walked up in there wanting this. You know what I mean? Wanting this dollar TV, but they got 12 of them. And when you come in there, like they giving out tickets, or you be outside, standing outside for hours waiting to get in, and then they open the door and they don't have a system. Because if you have people in like that line thing where they can't break through it, they have to go through the maze to come in. So it can't be this big stand. But they don't do that. Mm-mm, mm-mm. Open the door, and now it's like being at a Michael Jackson concert, and they just, you know what I mean? No, thank you. No, thank you. So I'm not with the Black Friday shopping at all. You say not? Absolutely not. Yes, and never again. I told you I did it. No fun. Yeah, sweet potato. I just, it's not for me. It's not for Danny at all. Have you ever had to hide in the closet to avoid being caught by someone? Have you ever crept in somebody's house and a man or woman came home? Because that's what that question sounds like. I had to hide in the closet. No, I haven't. No, I haven't. But one time, true story, this guy tried to pursue me for a year. And finally, one day, he asked me, could he take me out? And I said, yeah, because persistence is key. And I said, yeah. So we go out. We had a great time. We had a great time. He asked me to go out again. We went out this time. We just did some shit. Like, to be honest with you, we smoked. This was years ago. I was probably like 20, 19. Anyway, we went out. We smoked. Then we had grabbed something to eat. He said, oh, well, you know what? When we grabbed the food, he said, "Oh, well, you want to take it back to your crib? We go back to my crib and chill." I said, "Oh, that's cool." You know what I mean? We go back to his crib. We hanging out, laughing, chilling. I said something about some ice. He said, "Oh, just go in the kitchen and grab some." I went in the kitchen. And there was a picture on the refrigerator that caught my attention. That's weird. When I was walking back, I peeked in the room, and I noticed like under the bed, like you walking. So I'm walking down the hallway, and as you walk past, I looked in the room, and under the bed's all these shoes, just all these shoes. But they don't look like dude shoes. Like they don't look like a bunch of sneakers, a bunch of Jordans, and nah, just like a bunch of shoes. I'm like, it's weird. So I come back in, we sitting there laughing, talking about you. We aren't doing anything. We ain't taking off my clothes. We ain't kissing nothing. We just chilling. That's like a three flag. I don't know what happened or what he thought or thought he heard, but suddenly he's like, you know what? We should go ahead and I forget where he said it was something we had been talking about earlier, but we should go on and do that. But he was saying, so I'm like, all right, come on. So we get ready to walk out, and as we get ready to walk out the front door, he's looking around. So I say to him like, hey, the way you acting is making me nervous. You know what I mean? I'm like, some chick live up in this crib or something. He says, oh, no, what it is my ex, her family own this building. I said, wait, you still gotta live under your ex's family's building? Like, dude, that kind of stuff will get somebody hurt. You got me. I'm so glad. Think about y'all if I had came up over there and we was having a night of fun. I'd have been hiding in somebody's closet. But as soon as I thought of that question, I thought about it. I ain't never had to hide in nobody's closet. But I thought that day you would have ended up having to hide to get out because somebody kill you being up in their crib. What'd you say, Eagle? Oh yeah. Oh, see, that part. You ain't like that part right there. You see, that's why I said no, 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 no. I told you after that, and I didn't even know for a fact, y'all, if he really had a woman or not. But my intuition, my gut, that thing on the no dude, things like that. Even if he had a kid, like it was just, mm-mm, mm-mm. It was like there's a woman here. But this is the same man who tried to pursue me for a year. Thanks. Next question. Next question. Have you ever sold drugs to a family? Oh, what kind of question is this? What kind of question? No, no, no. Sold drugs to a family member. Okay, so it was this time I was pushing a little weed. We skipping that question. We plead the fifth. Fifth. We plead the fifth on that one. Look, Nino ain't plead the fifth. He laughed. He laughed. We're going to the next question. Next question. Next question. Oh yeah, I can't do no messy traveling stuff. Next question. Next question. Have you ever been in a wait? Have you ever been in a mosh pit in a concert? I haven't, but I heard that mosh pits can get very dangerous. You can get real dangerous. You can get really hurt in one. But I used to think they looked like fun, but I've never been in one. Never participated in one personally. I've never been to a rock concert either. The closest to a mosh pit I had was in high school. We had a dance they called a morph. It was a prom spell backwards, and Nirvana came on, and everybody went buck wild. Everybody in that building went buck. It was heads bounced. I'm surprised we didn't have a full mosh pit and a bunch of people in a coma. Have you ever? Have you ever? Oh, there's another one in blank one. Okay. Have you ever used your son or daughter's bones to get high? No. Well, first of all, let me tell you something. First of all, my kids are all of legal age to smoke if they chose to smoke. But one, I wouldn't smoke with them. I wouldn't use their things, and I don't think none of them will smoke with a bone. So no, that's never happened. it's never, it's never ever taken place. Never, ever, never. Oh, I'm telling you, Tina, he was a dog. I could tell a story on him all day. Because then what was so funny is then after that, he just kept trying to pursue me, and tell me like I was. Hold on, y'all, because me don't want to break up these people having a good laugh, and I don't want to have a good kiki. Oh, he over. He must have heard me say I was pausing. But yeah, he was a whole mess. He was a whole mess. Because then after he would pursue it, but then he would never give you direct answers. Like when I said like, hey, this picture on the refrigerator, if your kid live in a whole nother state and the mother is basically keeping them away from you, how come she taking a full picture in Chicago? Make it make sense. And not only did she take this picture in Chicago, she took it in Chicago and you got it on your refrigerator. The woman who's keeping your child from you. So you didn't just want your picture. The only picture you got with your child is the picture of him and his mama. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. And dude, like in the whole year I done seen you pursuing me. I seen you in like 4 pair of shoes. I'm looking on this bed, it's about 50. Like those are women's shoes on that bed. I bet. I know it. And I did wish I said to him that night, y'all. But I finally told him, like, just leave me alone. Shoot. Have you ever lied to your boss and got caught? Please, y'all think I'd be dumb enough to lie and get caught? If my boss caught me in a lie, they sure never told me. But I was never one of those people. I'm not gonna call the job like, oh, you know what, guys, 50 people are sick. The bus just flew over. It blew up in the middle of the thing. The mailman, there's mail everywhere. We couldn't even move. No, I'm not gonna make up some lie like that. It's gonna just be. Sometimes they might think you lying, but it's a fact. Like I said, if it pertains to my kids, when I had kids, there's no conversation tell you but the truth. I don't want to leave you hanging. If I can get people to cover for me, like if you just get somebody, hey, come in, work my shift, I do that. But if I can't, and that's not even an option, I mean, I can't squeeze blood out of turn. So me lying to him, no, get caught with it. No, what was lying about? Wasn't still in front of the company, so what were we lying about? It's a job. You get another one of them. Have you ever loaned money to a friend and never got paid back? I mean, everybody's gonna say yes to that one. Everybody has said that yes to that one. That's like saying, have you ever loaned money out and got it back? Yeah, but have you ever? Yeah. My grandma always said though, when you give out money, you never give it out as a loan. You give it out because it wasn't a loss or it wasn't a. See, look at the yeses coming in. Yes, yes, of course, of course, yes. Yes. Some questions, I'm like, I already know what everybody's answer is going to be. We have this in common. We all have been here before. Let's see. Have you ever had to leave school because you were way too high? It says because I keep forgetting because it's asks have I ever. But because you were way too high. Have you ever had to leave school because you were way too high? First of all, if we talking school, are we talking high school? Because if we're talking high school, to be honest with you, when I was in there, any reason was reasonably. You left because you wasn't high. You left because you was high. You left because you had a drink. You left because somebody was going to the breakfast spot and you got good and full and you wanted to go to sleep. You left because you just couldn't stand somebody in the building. You left because somebody said something that made you bad. You left because somebody told you it was gonna rain at 12 and you ain't want to get stuck in the end. I mean, I found every reason to leave. I left because I never came in the first place. So I'm sorry. Yeah, so I guess maybe that was one of the reasons one day it could have been. I don't know because there was a million reasons I left school. You name it, I was out of there. So we talking high school, college. Come on now. If I'm sitting around getting so high, why am I going to school? That would have been my thing. We're like, hey, why we get that high to go to school? Yeah, we did not just smoke all them blunts, so we go to school. It's not like that's what you were saying. Like, come on. Let's see. Next question. Have you ever forgotten to take drugs out of your backpack while on your way to an airport? What am I, Scarface? I'm coming in with zips of powder, 8 balls or something. What is going on with me? I'm on the airport with drugs in my thing. Hell no. Let me tell y'all something. Danny make it so simple to get on a plane. I like to get in and out. I like to go straight through TSA. I like to keep it moving. So I'm likely if I even smoked to have smoked and took a shower and then got on, not because I'm worried about it. It's not even illegal in my state. It's because I don't want to have time for you to even think about anything else. I don't want you to go through my bag and find nothing, because that's what you're going to find is nothing. Because that's a waste of my time. That's more time I'm going to have to stand here. No, thank you. Never. Never. I have never. I would never. I would never. G5. Stop. Stop. Stay alive. Hey, G5, they see us. Eagles collected what? Yeah, my answer is no to that one. Have you ever stolen something from your friend because you were jealous? Oh hell no! Y'all. I might have to cut this card up. Like hell to the no, hell to the no. And if your answer is yes, we need to talk. We need to talk. Jealousy don't no hell no. We don't move like that. We queens and kings around here. We bosses. And bosses doing nothing like that. Yeah, that's a nopey. Nope. Hell no. Never. Nope. Never will. Nope. Won't get to no time where it's gonna happen. Mm-mm. That's a no forever. That's one of those questions. You know they say never say never. That's one of those questions I could definitely say never to. I can say never, 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 never gonna happen. That's a no, 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 no. But yeah, okay. Let's see. Next question. Have you ever done something inappropriate in a taxi? Not in a taxi. I mean, have you ever done something inappropriate in a car? Am I grown? Yes. Was I grown when it happened? I was of legal age, I'm sure. I'm sure I wasn't a minor, so yes, but not a taxi. I don't have any true taxi confessions. Sorry. Anybody got any? Are you a yes because you did something inappropriate in a taxi? Now, if you count ditching the cab before, I'm guilty. Other than that, I only did that once. Yeah, everybody has a no on that one. Yes, Marianne. Hey, fun times. Like I said, not in a taxi, but in the car. Okay, next question, guys. Have you ever ordered a round for an entire bar? Have you ever ordered a round for an entire bar? Oh, I just mixed those back in here. Hold on. These ones we read. Yeah, these are the ones we read already. Yep. Have you ever ordered rounds for the entire bar? I have. We ain't talking about 50 people in the bar. It was like 9 people in the bar. And I came up in there. My buddy was at work. And I came up in there on New Year's Eve. And it was early. And they came in. I bought everybody a drink. Okay. You said no, Marianne. That's why I said Marianne in a car. Yes. In a taxi. No. Say in a van. Maybe. Hey, y'all remember vans used to have beds in them? I was like, why can't I ever meet somebody who has a van in a van? I just really wanted to, or just have somebody go traveling. My uncle and them had a good version van. Man, they had a nice one. I used to want to just traveling and stuff, but I thought, man, wouldn't it be nice if you had a man who had a van like that? Okay, did that already. We already ordered around for that whole bar, okay? Make sure. That belongs over here with these. Okay, these all belong over here. How come I feel like I'm big? Okay. Have you ever borrowed something from a roommate, lost it, then lied about where it was? No. If I borrowed something from anybody that I lost, I would tell them the truth. Roommate, friend, homie, lover, sibling. No. Have you ever borrowed something from a roommate, lost it, then lied about where it was? My answer is no on that one. That's a big fat no, 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 no. Is that called stealing? No, I guess not because they get let you borrow, so you didn't steal it, you didn't take it. But no, I would just say I lost it. What I'm gonna do? Hold on to this life forever. Oh, it's in the car. It's in such such car. Oh, their car got impounded. Oh, now it's in the pound. It's here. It's there. It's everywhere. I don't know. It's there. It's back here. No, I lost it. I have no idea where I left it. I took it off and put it down. I forgot it. Whatever happened. Have you ever been caught lying by a web browser history? Have you ever been caught lying by your web browser history? No, I mean, because that would mean somebody. What did somebody say? Are you going to? I'm just gonna say, are you going to inappropriate sites? And I said no, and then they pulled up in your browser and it was like inappropriate sites number one, inappropriate sites number two, inappropriate sites all day, inappropriate. I mean, I don't know, like what? No. No, I've never. No, I have never. We have four more. So let me see what people say on that one. My answer is no. Have you ever? I got one that's not even in there. Have you ever came in the chat, watched something, enjoyed it, and didn't hit that like button? I have. We should know. That's how you support. That's why I come in and tell you I hit people like button like the doorbell. You know, I mean, I'm gonna hit your like button. I could watch it live or watch your video and don't even care that much for you. But if I took my time to watch it, I'm gonna hit your like button. I'm gonna hit your like button. Hit that like button. I don't mean that just with me, y'all. Wherever y'all go, when y'all in something, when you come in there and you watch it, I don't care if you took the time just to watch it to see what's going on. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Hit the dislike button if it's what you need to hit. But hit that button. Hit that button. Have you ever? This question about to get real nasty. Real nasty. Have you ever used your sister's razor to shave your pubic hairs? No way in hell am I using anyone's razor to shave my any hairs. My underarm hair, any hair I was gonna shave. If I'm shaving, it's my razor. I'm not a razor sharer. I'm not a toothbrush sharer. I'm not a It's some stuff I'm not sharing. I'm not sharing your fork. It's just some stuff I'm not sharing. I'm not sharing your can and drinking off of it with you. I'm not sharing. There's some things I don't share. And your razor, mm-mm. No way. Right. The answer to that is hell to the no. You see who else said no. No, I don't even think nobody would admit to that. You could probably be standing in the shower using somebody else's razor while you heard that question, and you probably would say, "Never. I would never touch another person's razor while you got their razor with their name on it between your legs." Right, Tina. That's a no. Hell to the no. No, 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 no. Never would I ever. Okay. Next question. Next question. Have you ever? Wait. Oh, have you ever been? Hold on, y'all. My phone is. Sorry, cut it off while I was moving. Okay. Have you ever been drawn on while passed out from drinking? No, never. Have we put flour over people, maybe some mustard? Have we ever put hot sauce on their lips? Have we ever threw a whole bucket of water on somebody? Yes. Have we drew a mustache on them? Yes. Have we drew nuts and berries on them? Yeah, maybe so, maybe. Has it ever happened to me? No, thank God. But I have seen it done before. I have been there when someone was victim of it. They told you, because that was one thing people told you, first one out. And it didn't have to be because you was drunk. If you was at a pajama party, they say first one out, gonna catch it. I mean, the torture begins. The torture begins at sleep. You know what I mean? Yeah, we've done it. We've done it. Have you ever rolled a joint using paper from the Bible? Hell to the no. Are you sick, crazy? Man, I'd rather eat weed. I'm not rolling nothing, man, out the Bible. Who wrote these questions? Lucifer? That question, at least, no, hell no. I don't know, no. Everybody answer no on that one. Hell to the no. No. Have you ever had sex with an intern at work? I don't shit where I eat. So I don't have sex with nobody at work. If we had sex and we worked together, if this ever happened in our lifetime, you better believe that the truth of the matter is we got up long after we didn't work together. 'Cause I don't, never, never. Okay, last one. Last one. Have you ever taken alcohol from your parents without asking for it? Well, wait, without asking or them knowing? Have you ever taken alcohol from your parents without asking or them knowing? Guilty. Guilty. I'm guilty. I've done it. I've done it. I am guilty. I'm not gonna lie and sit here and say I didn't. I did. I did. And worst part, it was some liquor that my grandparents had for years. For years. And I loved it. I did it as a teenager. As an adult, I was staying with my mom. And some nights I'd be sitting there and be like, I'm just gonna take a shot of this, you know what I mean? A shot. So yeah, I've done it. Yeah, I ain't never passed out drunk. No, hell no. It's too dangerous. That's dangerous. You passing out? Oh, no. There's no way. There's no way. I can't believe we went through all those questions so quick. Well, not all of them, but the section of questions I had pulled out. I can't believe we went through them. I can't. No, there's no way. But yeah, no, I have drank out the alcohol that I didn't ask for. I was drinking like, oh well, we grown. I mean, don't that mean I could just drink on it? You blamed your two older sisters, two older brothers. Yeah, that passed out drunk. No, that's not even fun. Like, there's nothing fun in being so drunk that people got to babysit you. There's nothing fun in being so drunk that I'm just belligerent. It's nothing fun in being so drunk that I can't hold my head open and I'm puking. No, 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 no. I don't find anything fun with that. But I do know that sometimes you ever had that day where you just took a drink and like, it's just not sitting with me right. Like something just, and I tell myself those are days when my body just say I don't feel like drinking at all. So like I said, I'm not no drinker like that no more. I used to drink, every event, everything, but now I'm not no drinker like that. I drink because I can't say I don't drink at all. So I do drink, but I follow whatever my body's saying. I could be somewhere at an event and people could be drinking, and my body's saying I don't want to drink. I just don't drink anything. You know, still have a great time. Still have a great time. Yesterday, I had some shots of Patron. That's my drink. But I had some shots of Patron, and then I had this margarita. That's why I made a joke because of what kept asking, "You want a margarita?" I made somebody a margarita. Who wants peach margarita? Who wants this kind of margaritas? I said, "Who made the margaritas?" He said, "Hell to the no, no." I'm loving these questions though. I'm glad Emily got them because it's some questions I could finally say no to. I felt like all the other ones was like, Danny, yes, 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 yes. But at least in this one, I had some no's. There were some times I said no. Guys, I have really enjoyed this. I missed having a little fun and laughing and seeing how guilty I am of so many things. I miss having this fun. We haven't played Have You Ever in about a month, so I really miss it. I'm glad Emmylou got it, and I had told her one of the things was I was definitely gonna bring it back on my in September to remember. It's something we did once a week, so we brought it back today. And we'll get more and more into games, and soon we'll get into games where we have prizes and things like that. But right now, we're just enjoying each other. That's the prize. Going and having a good time. That's the prize. So that is what we're doing right now because I truly enjoyed myself. I truly enjoyed laughing with y'all and hanging out with y'all tonight. And like I said, I missed y'all yesterday. So I definitely, sorry, I had something on my phone. So I definitely had to come live twice today. And I said, well, you know what? If I'm going to come live twice today, I want to make sure that one of the times it's nothing but laughter. It's nothing but fun. It's nothing but kicking and enjoying each other and getting ready for this week. And so I'm gonna be so honest with y'all. Like I'm truly, when I get done with this live, I'm gonna take my stinker butts for a walk, and I'm gonna probably call it a night. I'm gonna wrap it up. I'm, I am. I've been up early, and I want to stick to what I said I'm gonna do. And like I said yesterday, I did it, but today it just made it a little bit more work for me. But it wasn't really work. I had fun today. I enjoyed coming on. Stopped by Heidi's earlier. I plan to finish watching Ten of Keys when I get off of here. Like I said, go where see some lives. I seen Amber earlier, you know, check on some lives that maybe I missed or might be coming up tonight, but pretty much I'm calling it a night. It's a rapidy ribbity rap for me. And then just figuring out tomorrow what I'm gonna do. Like what do I want to do tomorrow? Um, what do I want to do for my upload? I didn't drop an upload today, so I definitely have to do that. I might just do since I still have to drop an upload, and I'm pretty much done for the day. That's it. But I enjoyed you guys. And I actually, though I don't like how close you have to be up on the camera when you're on your phone going live, but I was like, I'm gonna stay on the camera because this is a fun game moment. And I like to be there with you all. And I really like being on the camera. If my eye is bothering me, I'm not gonna be on the camera. If the camera has to be directly in my face for me to read, I'm not gonna be on the camera. You know, if other people are behind me, I'm not gonna be on the camera. But other than that, y'all getting dandy. I don't care if I got my hair pinned up, pinned down, need a haircut, took it out, whatever. You gonna get dandy. You go get me. So I have truly enjoyed you all. Everybody, please have a good night. I love you guys so much. Thank you for coming up in here and having some fun with me, stopping what you were doing and enjoying each other. Thank you for respecting each other and giving love to each other. Uh, thank you, thank you for that. And you know what? I actually, another thing, because it's September to remember, that I want to definitely bring in, guys, is talking about relationships. I want to bring that in with each other because I mean, I'm sure we all got some good relationship stories to tell. And so, with that, I really want to do almost like a Dear Abby letter with that. I want us to anonymously send some letters and then we'll read them off and we'll discuss like with each other things and what we've been through similar. But this is a no, this is a no judgment zone. And I don't care. I can start and use stories. And I don't have to tell you it's anonymous. I can tell you stories that I've been through in relationships. You know what I mean? And some could have broke me. What don't kill you make you stronger. But I definitely want to do that because I even think about how, like, I want to start dating again. But even when I start thinking about dating, I get scared of the things that used to bother me. You know what I mean? Or the things that I went through where I was a fool or where I was because that's what I wanted and I just stayed and then you got what came with it. So I just think we should talk more to each other, not talk about each other because some people be like, oh, she's such a fool because she's doing this. Forget that girl. Well, if someone's making me a fool, then tell me how to be smarter. Let's just talk about relationships. What to be better? What are you looking for? You know what I mean? What are you looking for? So I definitely want to bring relationship conversations in. And because relationships can sometimes not even be the people that you're messing with. Like that's the relationships, being a better friend. You know what I mean? The different relationships we in. The people that are married can talk about how they keep that spice, whatever, but relationships. So I just want to discuss and have healthy conversations about relationships with each other. The mailman delivering freedom. I'm sure I'll be looking for him for the rest of my life. Yes, it's back to the grind. It is back to a real week. But the good thing is at least it's a day shorter. So at least it's only Tuesday through Friday. So that's the good part about it. But yeah, so like I said, I'm gonna get out of here, go on with Stinker Butt, gone out. I have enjoyed you all. Good night, everyone. Love you. Still early, so I know people aren't going to sleep. Good night, everyone. Love you. I did drop an upload today. I dropped you all an upload from yesterday, a little video from my yesterday. I did. See, that's what I'm telling you. I'm so off today that I'm like, did I do any shorts? Did I? And I did. I did. I did. See, I guess I was on tunnel vision still. I was on tunnel vision still. But yeah, guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and get on out of here. Love you guys. Good night. Have a good one. See you tomorrow. Cause like I said, it's September to remember. I go live every day. I go live every day. Every day. Somebody asked you, tell them I'm going live every day. All right, guys. Love you. Bye bye. Thank you, Susan. Emma Lou, sending you love. This game was for you, sis. We miss you. We love you, but you know what? You're still here, so you're still with us. So even when you're not, physically in the building, you are definitely in the building because we loving you, thinking about you, missing you. So this game was for you. Thank you for getting this game for us to play as we go through this box. We just did a few cards and we keep pulling them out till we don't went through this whole box. And thanks for giving us this game, Emma Lou. All right, guys, love you. Bye bye. Good night. See you tomorrow.